going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. We've got Antetokounmpo, Harden out there with Kobe. Then there's Davis, and it's Duncan in at the 4 slot. Pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Duncan. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the jam by Harden.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist from Julius Erving.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
Passes it to Harden. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Duncan. James Harden picking up that last basket. Here's Jordan. That shot off. Good work defensively by Kobe.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case, as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
Kobe kicks to Harden. There's the feed to Davis. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up. Oh!
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Davis against Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Kobe for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Right side, Davis. And there's the pass to Kobe. Harden outside. Shoots the 3. From deep, Giannis. Tries again. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
With the fadeaway. Bank shot, no good. The Bronx trails by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, Iverson. It's good from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Getting ready for the Bronx. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Davis. Anthony comes in for Antetokounmpo. Butler, he's checked in for Kobe. And West subs in for James Harden. Now here's West. Garnett with the block. Here's Iverson. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bronx. They trail by 7. And another miss by the Bronx. Robertson with it. West picks him up. Iverson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Iverson's got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Olajuwon against Embiid. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And another miss by the Bronx. Here's Chicago. They've got a 13-2 run goal. Bird dishes to Robertson. Back to Bird, and out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. Kobe's checked in for Robertson. Timeout called, Bronx.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. West passes to Carmelo. Back to West. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Outside Butler. Pass to West. From deep three-point range. Here's Duncan. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. With 2 seconds left, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Iverson's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's Chicago. And welcome back to the second quarter. Quarter of action, plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for the Bronx, Kobe is out there with Harden. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden outside. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Bryant. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Bronx trails by 13. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Some changes for Chicago. Here's Duncan. Irving kicks to Jordan. Johnson in the corner. Lets a floater go. No good. Shot missing. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
It's Jordan on the wing. Defended by Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 8 points.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And here's Anthony for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Jordan. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 10 points for Michael Jordan.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Magic Johnson picks one up. The Bronx shooting their first free throws of the night. That free throw good from Harden.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Jordan.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Bulls making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Then for the Bronx, Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Pascal Siakam comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Bryant. Jordan against Butler. And it's blocked. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way over Siakam. A nice shot by Jordan. He's got 13.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Magic. One-on-one here. And it's in there. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Bird against Duncan. Duncan with the block.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. A shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Poked loose. Here's Bird. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett comes in for Duncan. Carter, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Robertson in for Johnson. Carter, they get it back.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Not sure what happened there defensively, but Carmelo Anthony, a scoring machine, and that time with an easy 2.
Now Carter. Tipped away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Out to Anthony. 1 second left. And they pick up 2. Anthony's got it back down to single digits for the Bronx.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls lead by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Duncan out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Johnson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Bronx trails by 6. The drive by Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Julius Irving.
Well, Melo can be deceptive and a bit shifty, so that time makes a nifty move and then gets inside to get the foul.
The Bronx, they've been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That free throw good from Anthony. And both free throws good for Anthony. Chicago leading by 4. Johnson outside. Over West. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
Antetokounmpo finds West. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Brent, for so long we've talked about the potential of what Giannis can do when he reaches his prime. 27 and 13 last year is a pretty good jumping off point.
Winning an MVP award for Giannis at 24 years of age and knowing that most of the prime years for NBA players are starting to happen between 27 and 30. That's a scary thought, isn't it, Kevin? 4 or 5 years more of growth from Giannis Antetokounmpo and what he can do at that position. If that jump shot comes along, we may be seeing an all-time great develop throughout his career in the next decade.
The Bronx shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony. Chicago leading by 4. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. A shot by Johnson, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Butler. No good there. Jordan with some nice D. And here are the Bulls now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 6. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Bronx. Anthony taking his time here. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Anthony. Antetokounmpo's got his first basket of the night. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You gotta like the power of Butler. Just a terrific athlete who throws it down when he can get close to the rim.
Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Pippen's checked in for Irving. Kobe comes in for Michael Jordan. And Iverson's subbed in for Johnson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bryant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. For the tie. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Kobe. The 3. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. Bronx grabs the miss. Butler passes to Giannis. West outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Antetokounmpo. Mutombo kicks it to West. Shoots over Pippen. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
With an almost entirely new group here. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Garnett comes in for Tim Duncan. Larry Bird's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Robertson in for Bryant. Here's Iverson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Iverson's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Siakam passes to Kobe. Kicks it to Davis. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Garnett grabs the board.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
26 seconds left in the third. And it's Olajuwon missing. Here's Kobe, and Kobe throws it down.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Kobe against Iverson. Here's Robertson, but he gets it back. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for the Bronx, White is out there with Kobe. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Duncan, and it's Davis in at the 5. Bird against Siakam. Shot's good from Bird.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. Keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that when he was a young player, he played the point guard position and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
And it's good for 2.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Duncan's got the game tied up here for the Bronx. And here are the Bulls now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And at Kentucky, Davis mostly an interior player, but he maintained Brent all along. he was capable of more than he showed in college.
There's no question about his skill set, and in the NBA, the opportunity, along with the transition of the NBA game, and especially the center position, he seems to be coming along at the appropriate time to show all of his wares off, Kevin.
Knocks it loose. Fast break, the Bronx. White's running. Here's Kobe. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one. To go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So for the Bulls, Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Elijah Wan. And it's Duncan in for Kevin Garnett. Then for the Bronx, Embiid, he's checked in for Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And James Harden has subbed in for White. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Bronx making a switch here. Red's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Johnson against Harden. He kicks it to Red. Over Jordan. And another miss by the Bronx. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Releases. Misses off the right iron. Here's the Bronx. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Jordan. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Johnson surveying the floor. And he overshot that one, missing. Now, here is Harden. Duncan high post. Giannis kicks to Harden. Harden draws the double. Michael Renner's on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Duncan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Jordan. Oh, wow!
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Bird, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Harden dishes to Red. Pass to Embiid. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Clock at 6. Here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with the length of a Antetokounmpo. I mean, his name is long enough, and then you look at the body.
The first one, and that gives them the lead.
Now we can talk about it over and over again, Kevin. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Irving's checked in for Larry Bird. Davis is checked in for the Bronx. Bryant comes in for Michael Redd. Feeds to Jordan. Over Harden. And the rejection by Harden. It's good.
You remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Up top, Kobe. Guarded by Jordan. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter to take the lead. It counts.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
It's stolen by Duncan, and that's an intentional foul. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a four-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Timeout called, the Bronx. They trail by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. Back to Giannis. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Harden up top over Johnson. No good off the back of the rim. And now they foul and stop the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Bronx. They're trailing by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Near the three-point line, it's Red. And another miss by the Bronx. And so it's Chicago winning this one.